What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? I hope I came in on time tonight. my people, are you not day? Kilo Shelley, how town today? And how was work today? Yeah? Hope you went well. So I'm here tonight, Segun once again, and tonight we shall be appraising the achievements of our dear President, President Muhammadu Buhari. But I'd like to begin with the caveat that I'm not here to give any destructive analysis. Neither do I even have opinion, let alone of having anything to say about the achievements. We are just going to list areas where we expected or where we had expectations prior to 2015 and after, all right? And then we'll fast forward to this time. This is almost 4 years after, 3 years plus. We want to see, with respect to the aspirations or yearnings or the expectations we had in 2014 into 2015, where are we in terms of these highlight areas? That's what we're doing tonight. That's number one caveat. I'm not here to analyze alone or to tell you this, because the reality is that I am not going to know everything alone. The number two caveat is that do not attack anybody's view or opinion. The reason being that, yes, we may all share the same geographical space as per we are in the same country. However, we might be in different countries as a result of, different realities. In other words, we may be in the same country as per geography, but we may not be in the same country as per situation or reality. For instance, if I work in a place where I'm being paid 2.5 million naira every month, my economic reality is different from somebody who will complain about, I do not have money to fill my tank. Because now I haven't started, but this is a reality. For instance, as an example, somebody who used to buy half tank to go to work sometimes with certain amounts, since the fuel price increased, such a person, a lot of Nigerians that I know, a lot of friends, a lot of colleagues, a lot of people I know around, I've only been buying reserve, like 15 liters, 10 liters. They just say, I tend to say, how many liters or how much do you want to buy? I say 3,000. It is not the same quantity that 3,000 naira used to buy for you that you're now buying. So you find yourself going back and back to buy the same amount every time, maybe every 2 days or every 3 days. Or even every day, to go to the same distance you used to go, and you will not come back the next day until maybe another additional 2-3 days, because the cost of a liter has increased. Whereas, despite that the economic difference is there, I mean in terms of how much you used to buy, how many liters you used to buy 3,000 and how much you now buy, how many liters you now buy with the same amount of money. Some people still buy a full tank regardless of how much. They'll just say, fill the tank. Then you tell them the amount they pay without stress. They don't even feel it. So the realities are different, is what we are saying. So we may be in the same country as per geography, but we are not in the same country as per reality. So I want all of us to look at the answers we are giving or responses we are giving tonight with mind that I should not attack another person's view, because they have to state their own views too. I mean, relative or corresponding to their realities. So don't come here thinking that we are all the same in this country, or we are all thinking the same. We may be in the same geography, but we are not in the same country. So I want us to start now, okay? I see some of you online already. We are talking about President Buhari's achievements tonight. So please, no overuse of sentiment, no hyperbole, no exaggeration, no trying to demean or trying to make it look bad. It may not be as bad as some people have painted it. So I want to hear from everybody, okay? So here we go. Are we ready? Number one, here we go. So we are looking at security for a start. Now let's talk to security. How do you appraise President Muhammadu Buhari's achievement or performance in terms of security? What's your appraisal of security? President Muhammadu Buhari's result on security. What is your appraisal? Yes, somebody say, Bless Me Lord says, what of Buhari? I don't understand. Okay, Paulina Janika say F9. Security, Peter Denny says security 0. Please make sure that the opinions you're giving are correct. Don't add sentiment unnecessarily. How has Boko Haram issue? How has it improved? If you think it has improved, you should not say 0. If you think it has not, that is the only time you may have such sentiment to say, oh, it hasn't improved as much. But let's not overuse sentiment here. Okay? Let us not overuse sentiment, please. Mercy, Moses Abisi, I believe we all need to come together to make Nigeria. No, we are talking about achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari here today. We are not talking about who you're supporting or who you're not supporting. Let us be fair, so that when the person you want to even win the next election comes on board, you know where the person wants to take it from. Not that you're now making it. Let us appraise it. So we'll be able to tell whether in this aspect, you may score the person 0 on other aspects, but score him objectively on each aspect. He may have A1 in one, have F2 in another, B2, B3, C4, C5, C6 in other ones. But if somebody is, if President Muhammadu Buhari in this case is deserving of A1 in any aspect, don't deny him. Let us be fair, please. I want us to be sincerely fair, seriously fair. Okay? Lord Lincoln said this is the reason why we have to vote wisely, because they have nothing to offer. F9, F9. In fact, Lucky Terry says it is F0 on our even tick in our TOEFL. Is this what all of us have to say? Martin Sabeke said initially he was able to curtail Boko Haram, but the farmers and herdsmen problem has spoiled everything. Meaning that maybe at the first year, he delivered on that promise, but then it escalated again. It is as we speak right now that we actually need, or overall, would we say he has tried? Reports of herdsmen and farmers clashes have also reduced. Okay? Or even though we are not hearing testimonies of farmers, but we heard that, but we have noticed that the reports are no longer as much as before. Even though those that were reporting that it was happening are no longer reporting whether, I mean, everywhere now has normalcy in those places where they were reporting violence before, or more places. Whether it is being sponsored, not the under-reporting now is being sponsored in the media, or it has actually reduced. It is either of the two. Because government also is known to sometimes try to cow the media by not allowing them to publish everything they're supposed to publish, or by trying to harass them, saying, how did you get this information? Or even trying to say, come and eat. You know, we know all of those things. But if you are close to where it is actually happening, maybe if you are close to people who are usually victims, and you hear recent reports from them, please do feed us. Is the government improving on security or not? Okay? Good evening, I came late. Yes, Deborah, Eleni, you came a bit late, but not too late. We just started not long ago. We're talking about achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari. We want to appraise him, okay? And we are not here to abuse or boo, you know. We are here to sincerely and objectively appreciate if he has done well or where he needs to improve. So please, that is what we're discussing. And the first one we have mentioned so far is security. And that's why you can see some are saying yes, no, you know, he has tried, or F9 or something. So that is where we are. We still have about 4 more areas we want to look at outside of security. So you're welcome, Deborah. Or Mrs. Deborah. Or Miss... Beg your pardon. Have the seizure. Okay. Somebody said, Okay, I get to you now. Ikenna say, I'll score EMF9 because security over life and property is number one duty constitutionally, and human life is worth nothing to him. Really? Really? Bless me, Lord, say, are you talking about the girls abducted by terrorist Boko Haram? Well, I'm talking about general security situation. Boko Haram, if it has reduced, then famous headsmen clashes, if it has reduced, armed robbery attacks, if it has reduced, other forms of terrorism, if they have reduced. We are just looking at everything all together. Okay? Yes, the reports are not much because elections are coming. According to Martin Sabeke, the reports are not much because elections are underway. Well, if that is the situation, do you know anybody who lives around where there are crises but are not being reported? So that we will know that it is, it is a machinated under-reporting. Okay? Antonio Jose, Antonio from New York, Buhari have nothing to offer Nigeria. I will not read it completely because I gave that rule as I started the show to say, please, let us not abuse or curse. Let us just appreciate, let us just appraise, let us analyze, let us discuss that performance, whether it met our expectation when it came in or not, and we give reasons why we give the scores we give. Okay? The government is getting worse by the day, bless me Lord. Anyone that say, honestly, I don't know why you came up with this, but to you, has Buhari been able to deliver on anything at all? People are dying every day. Corruption is waxing stronger and lies has become something special. Well, I came up with it because I don't want us to be discussing the same topic every day. Alright? I want us to now be talking about our lives and what area is lacking and what areas need to be improved upon and what other things we need to do. Okay? What we can do ourselves that we will just forget the government, or what we will make sure that government has to be pressured to doing or to taking up. So we want to decide all of those ones tonight. Christian Odreme said the current security situation is worst. Boko Haram still attacks, headsmen killed without stress, and Lee Shaibu is still in custody. Well, that is a good analysis with examples of why you think security has lagged behind. Segun, my own score for cow. Mosizabi. President, you said my own score for cow president. No, I won't take that, please. I'm not going to take that. Lucky Terry, you say vote for the hurricane. Is that the security report? Orom Limited say from South Africa, nothing to show for the rulers in Nigeria. There will still be nothing until we get leader, not rulers. Then we need to work on leaders. But you have still not talked about what we're talking about. I'm still talking about security now. Has security improved in your area? In terms of security, Mr. President really disappointed we all Nigerians. So far, the comments I've been reading about security are negative. And that is alarming. That's disturbing. Paulina Janika. So in terms of security, Mr. President, at the end of the day, we'll ask ourselves the question whether Mr. President deserves a second term by the time we finish all our analysis. So if you know you support President Muhammadu Buhari, don't be shy. Come on. If you know you support him, please don't be shy. I'm going to read all comments. Please, no attacking, no abusing, no yabbing. All right. Just last week, people have been killed in Zamfara. How true is that? We need to confirm. Okay, yes, I read last week. I didn't know the location. Okay, it's Zamfara. Is it Zamfara? Yeah. Buhari government is, because poor innocent Nigerians are the victims of this poor government. Like I said, Buhari is this gas Buhari, but what you're doing just tells me to slow down for him to be able to get food from people. Okay. You are calling President Muhammadu Buhari a gas. If he explodes on you, you will know. Bless me, Lord, say, even our military are being killed without any compensation to the family. Shame. No credit for him at all. The security issues is worse. This is not abuse, it's a fact. Imagine Kenya now better than Nigeria. Shame on them. It's F9. When my uncle came from Brazil to Nigeria this year, February, he was kidnapped and we paid money for him to be released. Wow. The police said they can't go cause the place was too hidden. Can you imagine? That is a negative also on security. Babatokpe, Erinfolami. We should vote this man out in 2019. Reni Aben, his achievement is wasting money for his health in London and playing. We are still talking security, please. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next. Number 2 that I want us to look at after security. We want to look at economy. In economy, as President Muhammadu Buhari performed, has he impressed you? Let us begin to take comments on economy. As President Muhammadu Buhari impressed you in terms of security, in terms of economy, since he came to power. So let's go to economy. All right. About time we take our dear country back from these so-called morons. That's according to you, Joseph Omotosho. I'm not the one responsible for that. Lucky Terry say, as for me, quality in this region is killing. Observation equals to F0. Bless me, Lord, says security has never been worse in Nigeria. Where cows are more important than human life, okay? Segun, which kind of topic be this now? If you not see better thing to talk about, go sleep, fuck a chai. I just said I'm not going to allow us to abuse the president. You say, you score Buhari 10 over 100%, Benson. Everything about APC is propaganda. Please and please don't ever go there. It's totally zero. When we're talking about security, Buhari is zero because the death rate in 3 years that has been there is more compared to the death rates in some country where there is war. He is a failure. Prof say in terms of security, the government has failed in all areas. No proper security structure. Information gathering is zero. Collaboration between security agencies is zero. The death score has increased in GP. But let us now go, as I said, to the second one that we already highlighted, which is economy. So let's talk economy. Let's not just go round in circles. Let's also talk economy. All right, we're done with security. We already agreed the total score on security is in the negative, in fact in the deficit. So let us move to the next now on economy. What is our current like they always tout foreign reserve. So what is the foreign reserve now? Where are we in terms of foreign reserve? Then let us also look at what is our current budget and what is budget implementation, your appraisal of budget implementation. Then let us also look at, in terms of economy, how many people are able to even feed or afford things. What is inflation rate? What is and our salaries even getting our workers getting their salaries in time. Those are yardsticks we're going to use in economy. Okay, so let's go there. I want to read comments about economy only for now, please. Only economy. Somebody believes that economy is totally dead. Wow. Bless me, Lord, say economy is dead. Prof say geometric progression GDP. Geometric progression GP. Break that one down to a lazy man or a layman's understanding. How do I understand what this means? He said geometric progression GP. Does it mean the economy improved, or does it mean it decreased or wasn't? So let us talk about that. Prof, please. That is too professorial for me to comprehend as a layman. Can you break it down? What is geometric progression GP? All right, bless me, Lord. I hear you. See me, man, say, brother, we all need to be realistic. This man hadn't done anything for Nigeria. Instead, it had been pains all the while. He has nothing to show for this governance. So I'll tell you that PNB filled the hole. Vanesto say APC is lifeless. No be me talk am. That's your name there. Shina my own corny. Rene Eben say if Nigeria has the highest number of poor people, it shows not so well in economics. I score him an F. Any wonder? So on a normal day, if Buhari was a man of integrity, he would have resigned and stepped off. That's according to any. Joseph Omotosho say, but United States president called the same guy President Buhari lifeless. Okay, but let's not do that on this show. You know, he has his own style. That's like Trump has his own style. Which day the economy are we talking about? We outside the country are scared of coming home. I understand that is security. No, not even security, no, even economics. Because if you bring investment here and it dies, what's the point? It dies because it's not appreciating. The environment, the economic environment or framework itself can likely kill businesses, according to many entrepreneurs who have tried to set up businesses but are not able to succeed with what they try to do. Okay, Edward say Muhammadu Buhari failed woefully. We Nigerians forbid to see him anywhere around Aso Villa. Well, let's just talk about the basic things. I'm talking economy now, please. I want to know where the shoe pinches. Some people may not be experiencing the same thing you're experiencing. I want to hear everybody. Example, my business collapsed since Buhari came to power. What do you do, sir? Bless me, Lord. What do you do? And let us know if another person does the same thing, maybe around, even possibly around the same environment, but has a different testimony or a different story to tell. The geometry progression increase was for the death score for the past 3 years. Okay, I think I'm getting you. Are you saying it is in the negative, therefore, that your comment is a negative marking on economy? He only gives impression that he has bad team. Most time is not only the president but his team. When we employ people that can't bring new innovation into the system, you're inviting failure. You're correct, Babatokbe Irinfolami. Then let me go to the next person. John Burodigo said Buhari is a total failure. Aduro Jaya Andrew. So it is when you know the meaning of a word that you understand and can talk about it. Ask our president the literal meaning of a working economy. I rest my case. Prof said the geometric progression increase was for the death score of the past 3 years. Babatokpe Irinfolami, we don't need much argument. We are just branded as the poorest nation on earth. What else are we talking about? It is crazy if we are truly the poorest in the world. But see, if majority of the comments are in the negative, it will mean automatically that, you know, we can't pass this. We cannot pass the government to have done well in that particular area. I bet you nobody on your platform will give him credit because no one knows him as Nigeria president anymore. Presidents care more for cow than the citizens. Well, Segun, well done, but don't waste time in Nigeria political examination or just write false on all questions, then you pass. It depends on who the examiner is. Alright? I fear for my dear country right now because as of now, every Nigerian holds the Chinese about how true is that thing that I am owing the Chinese government. How am I going to pay? They will say indirectly, Abi. Hey, that is debt and what is also zero in economics. Please, can you change the topic? We will change it. But let us all agree first whether this man has tried or not. My parents and me are tired of sending money. Wow. I hear a lot of people come back to Nigeria and say they are tired, that they are looking. Some even came on to set businesses for their people. And I'm hoping just that, you know, by the time they stand on the business, the burden will become lesser on them that are abroad. But instead of that, hey, people have sore tales to tell. I'm sorry. I didn't want to add my own contributions, but I just have no option than to buttress most of the things I'm reading here. Segun, you're doing a great job here. I advise you post your questions the day before you air it out. You are global now. The economy is not working. Peter Dewey, I hear you. I'll consider that. Buhari should be honored more if he doesn't contest 2019, at least to a good statesman. In terms of economy, before 2015, we knew the economy had some issues, but not aware this government took it now with the worst borrowings going on. After 3 years, 90% of Nigerians can't boast of good power supply. We will go to power supply too. But I think different people have different stories to tell about power supply now. A lot of people are colliding Fashola, you know. So your story might be different. And we also have to know your location so that the power minister might be watching. Minister of Power, Housing and Infrastructure might be hearing this. Okay? Dara is waiting for Buhari. That's not what we are talking about. Bless me, Lord. Baba talk playing for me. Whatever support the president is getting is based on sentiment. You really don't understand how in the 21st century. Okay, there's something I wanted to ask. If you are all saying the economy has gone down, maybe they said under Jonathan we were in recession, but that this government brought us out of recession. Even though foreign reports are saying that Nigeria are ranking Nigeria, you know, most poverty ridden in the world. But if we have to follow our own internal analysis and questions, maybe they said that Nigeria was in recession when President Muhammadu Buhari came, and that now that he is there, we have come out of recession, and that our foreign reserves are increasing rather than depleting, unlike under previous governments. So how will you therefore come and impress me that I should accept your position of view that Muhammadu Buhari has not tried? You were in recession. Now you are reported to be in succession. Let us think it now. Now, how is not tired of Buhari? Oh, I'm writing from Manchester, UK. Yes, you're welcome, Prof. Okay, you wrote before now. I read your comment before. Yeah, you chatted before. Economics in Nigeria is not to talk about because it's their hunger on the land, my brother, of which you and I know. What do you say about giving loan to Osun State market women before the state governorship elections? To me is to vote. Honestly, this is a topic I want us to discuss tomorrow. I want us to discuss the trader money tomorrow. And then we are also going to look at how NPA has fared altogether. We are going to look at the promise to give all, to increase NYSC core members' allowance to 50,000 naira. And so far, how has that been implemented? We'll look at all of these ones tomorrow. So trader money for tomorrow, please. Come online tomorrow for trader money. Prepare your mind, we are discussing trader money and Osun matter tomorrow. We should be worried about these loans they are distributing because our people will be fooled to vote for him. Well, trader money, why in Osun when election is approaching? Why not? It's another question we need to ask. You know, maybe they should have started in a state that is being, maybe like in Rivers, where it's being governed by PDP and opposition, you know, governor. So that will give it some kind of credibility, and where election is not coming very soon. Okay, this thing looks like you are buying their votes ahead of time. Anyways, we want to move on to the next one. A young lady of 30, I never saw worst president in my life. Bless me, Lord. Okay, I get you now. You're not male. Sorry. Paulina, can you give me one reason we should be talking of man that believe in cows than we Nigerians? President Muhammadu Buhari has not said in any open program that I have seen or in any interview that cows are more important than humans. I've not seen it anywhere. All right. Yes, if they are now we began to see spike or increase in the number of cows that are flocking into different places, yes, we should be worried. But I have not heard anywhere the president said that he values cows more than humans. Yes, maybe you are reading body language. Okay. Any say, I beg to disagree. Nigeria never went into recession under Jonathan. All happened under Buhari because he's a failure. Buhari only achieved killing innocent Nigerians and vacating. Okay, you know what? Let us move on to the next. I think we are done with economy. And on to the next now, we do health. We do health now. Number 3, we do health. All right, so talking about health. Our hospitals, have they improved? When President Muhammadu Buhari, there was a time he left for London, and then the wife came out and said that even syringe was not in the national hospital. And President Muhammadu Buhari himself flies abroad for treatment. No case so far. There has been no issue reported of terminal problem in Mr. President, but it goes to London. Now, if you go to Louth or you go to Lassuth and you see how people die of even malaria, you remember the time that it was reported that there was Lassa fever everywhere, that it was spreading everywhere. President Muhammadu Buhari at that time traveled to London, leaving the rest of Nigerians to fate of Lassa fever. We also recall that there was a time that maternity rates, people dying while giving birth to their children, went up as a result. And I also recall a particular case where we had a protest led by Dr. Abiola Akeode of WATC, that is Women Advocacy Research and Development Center, WATC. It was because a woman died after she was detained. She went into labor room or delivery room. Let's not call it labor room because it is only in Nigeria you labor without delivering. Okay, she went into the delivery room. She was supposed to be operated upon or something, and then they said they should go and bring money before they could do it. So they now insisted, the doctors insisted until they see money, they will not operate on the woman or they will not touch her. And then the woman died with the baby in her womb. We have also heard series of cases of after helping somebody to have their child from the delivery center, they then detained the mother and the baby until all bills must be cleared. Public health place or public health center, where government is supposed to be putting money for people to have proper health care. Sometimes, have you been to hospital before and they will tell you there's no syringe, or there's no this, or there's no that? How long are we going to continue with this kind of thing? As a result, I want to hear your opinions. Segun, now you can change the topic. I can come in. Maxwell Joe. I've not changed the topic. We are still talking about the same thing. We are trying to appraise the situation of the country, and we are looking at different areas. All right. So, please read my earlier comments. Viwaka Hunsu. Sorry, let me find that. I'm not sure I saw it, or maybe I just skipped it somehow. Let me see. Okay. You can repeat it if I missed it, but I can't say it again. What is hospital and what improvement? Yes, so Shore is the answer. Deborah Eleyimi. Any wonder? Well, all of you are saying that things have not improved, and since all of you are not commenting about health, I want to move on to the next topic, or on to the next point. I want to look now at power, road, and other infrastructure. So let's look at power, road, and infrastructure. And I want us to be fair. Somebody should say something. In your area, as electricity improved. No, in your areas. In my own, it has improved. What about roads? Where I live in Lagos, and even though they are doing palliatives, at least we get road. Except for the fact that in most places where there are no proper drainages, it is causing the road to be flooded. Even after a drizzle, just 5 minutes drizzle, the road is bad. Tunde Salami says, Shege of life, well done, sir. Thank you so much. Situation are not good enough for me to relocate my kids back home from the US. Wow, it's shocking. Lucky Terry said, that is why we have to change the leader. Our hospitals are a disaster because your president is a specialist in failure. Segun, you have asked and answered the question. So you see what I was saying, right first and you pass. Yeah, but I'm just scoring him on road power and infrastructure now. I'm scoring him high in that one. He's doing well. Let us face it. I mean, I don't know what magic they did or they pulled, but electricity in my own area, electricity has improved. Electricity has improved. Don't forget that when we mentioned security, I also said, yes, it is in the negative. When we mentioned health, I also said it's in the negative. I answered it myself without even waiting for all of you to bring your comments. But now we're talking about electricity, road, and infrastructure. I score him in that one. At least we are seeing works. Whether they will finish is another thing. Whether the works will be completed is another thing. But I'm seeing improvements. Electricity is better. So, are you sure you're having up to 15 hours, 24 hours? Yes. Recently. Maybe your area is different. We now then need to begin to talk about locations. You might be watching. Okay? Because he might also be having a report that everywhere is already bright and electricity is constant nationwide. But if that is not true, report your location. Alright? So what I'm simply trying to say here is that in terms of power, road, and infrastructure, I can say there's considerable progress relative to the past administration. My area is France, so power, fantastic. We are talking about those that live in Nigeria now. Or your people that live in Nigeria, what are they saying about power? If we know what those ones are saying about power, we can then decide what we want to say about it. But for me, electricity has improved, and I can see what's going on the roads more than before. Although it's about the same time Jonathan too, when he was about leaving, or when it was about time for election again, he started speeding up work on roads. But it's annoying, it's disappointing that budget wasn't approved early enough for works to start. Kabas. In Ikeja, where I stay, let me read that comment. Austin saying, in Ikeja, where I stay, when I'm in Nigeria, electricity only goes out 2 hours a day, but I think it's because it is the seat of the Lagos State government. I grew up in Agbelekale. It's really bad. Where's Agbelekale? Okay, in Lagos. I think Agbelekale should be somewhere around Akote Ajuron, if I'm correct. Well, are you saying it has increased? In Ikeja, where I am, in Nigeria, electricity goes out only 2 hours. That means, so that answers the person that was asking if we have 15 hours out of 24 hours. So, in other words, electricity has improved, and that's another testimony. If it only goes out, because that's what I read here, goes out, and let me even display the comment so that it doesn't look as if I'm the one who is reading something else. Okay, I'm currently reading Akin. I'm reading your comments now, and everybody can see it too. It says, in Ikeja where I stay, when I'm in Nigeria, electricity only goes out only 2 hours a day. But I think it is because you are now giving reason why you think it is so. But then the testimony or the bottom line or the LCM is that electricity improved. So we have scored him well in 1 area out of 3. Earlier we mentioned security. Next we mentioned health. Now we're talking power, infrastructure, and road networks. And so far, the comments are good. They are positive so far. Segun Lale said, no power in my area, Ogbomoso South, or your state. And I hope that the Minister of Power is watching. Listen to that again, please. No power in my area, Ogbomoso South, or your state. Now, Mr. Segun, is it at all that there is no power? Or there are instances? Or there are just some places, maybe transformer is bad, or there's no electricity at all? How many hours do you have at least in a day or in a week? Let us hear it, please. I just hope you understand Somebody said, where is it? That comment should come back. I just hope you understand what is power and road. Then you will know that the answers to all the questions is still false. Horom Limited, you mean this, you know? Waiting now. Well, electricity has improved now. Or what is power? Not power by cool. No electricity in anywhere in Nigeria. Once you leave Nigeria, you will understand supposed electricity. No, we are saying whether it has improved relative to the past administration. We are saying as it improved. We are not saying it is there yet. We are saying as it improved. Because one of the reasons a lot of people were angry in 2014 into 2015 is because they wanted to see an improved electricity. And the question we are now asking is, yes, has it improved, or no, it has not, compared to before Buhari came in? That's what we're saying. Electricity only improved in rain season, Segun. While that is true, raining season in the past regime, was it even as much as this? Okay? Electricity hasn't improved in Edo State, too. And from my sister yesterday, I asked from my sister yesterday, that means it is not in every part safe that the electricity I'm talking about has become stable. I live in Lagos, and that's why I'm reporting Lagos, the situation in Lagos. As for me, electricity in my area for the past 8 months, you have no light. If you have light, just 1 hour in 24 hours. Please, where is your area? Where is your area, please? Somebody has mentioned Edo State. Another person has mentioned Ogbomosho. I want you to also report your own area so that we will know. You know, you never could tell. You know, I might have the opportunity of telling Fashola tomorrow morning, say area by, go there and work. Moses say not getting better, bro. Wow, that's crazy. But you have to tell me your area, please. Let me know the area. Power, they say, has become worse where they live in Warri. That's the reply from my parents. Any wonder? But me, I'm still commending power. I don't know. Okay, Warri, Ogbomosho, Benin. So that means it is only in Lagos so far. Segun, anything less than 247 electricity is not good enough. I know. I just want to know whether comparatively it has improved in it. That's what I'm saying. Bless me, Lord, say no light for Nigeria. Oh. Mr. Segun, what are you seeing? Since you have been in Nigeria, I've experienced 1 week electricity, so they are not trying at all. Segun, use this platform to inform all AC parties to educate other Nigerians that belong to parties that they should join, why they should join AAC. Yeah, recently you said they can't fool us again. This is politics time. You can't campaign to me using my basic human rights. I can be David. Okay, we are going somewhere with this. But just to say, can a farmer in the rural area say electricity and road has improved? Well, some are saying it has improved though. Bless me, Lord, say those states no light though. Oshiomole and Co. He's now the party chairman in APC. Maxwell Jaston say instead of insults, Prof say power has not improved, Segun. With the growing number of population in Nigeria, the government has lots to do. In Edo State, they still share power for 3 hours. And some places don't have at all. That's crazy. Olafusitosi, most of our transformer reminds us of Christmas periods. With the way they spark. Fireworks in the air. That's interesting. Joseph Omotosho say, forget that is no light, Abi. I went to Gambia in 2014. That comment jumped. Let me get back there, please. Thank you, Segun, for all you do. All this you're talking about light and other. We know all the problems in Nigeria. All we need is somebody who can fix it, okay? Okay, this comment, UG Money Records say, I went to Gambia in 2014, electricity was 24 hours, both villages and cities. Nigeria government should be ashamed. I agree with you, although, that they should be ashamed so that they can work on it. No light in most parts in Lagos, so list the areas. As far as Ikeja, Oshodi, Oworo, Yaba, Shomolu, most parts of mainland and highland that I know, electricity has improved. I just want to know where you are reporting in Lagos. Bless me, Lord, say generator everywhere. Everybody has generator. That one is normal. Has been normal. It's not supposed to be normal, but it has been normal in Nigeria. That even when you have electricity, you still keep your generator handy. Just in case, to prepare for evil darkness. Nigeria is let there be darkness. Abba now, John 3:16. And Genesis chapter 1, verse 3. And God said, let there be light. And there is what? Light. Hallelujah. He said, better pass my neighbor. No, it has not. Buhari is a mess, please. It hasn't. Only use copper. Only use copper. Stop saying that electricity has improved because in Benin no electricity. Well, I score it based on what I know around myself. And I ask everybody to also talk about, and most of you that are reporting Benin Edo State, you already have said it has not improved. That's exactly what we are saying. Lagos isn't the indicative representative of the population. Yeah, but I'm just talking about where I am. And I want others to also say where they are. But if all of you are more than me and you are all saying there's no light, only me no fit win the game, shey na democracy. Okay, fine. Segun, stop praising this present administration because it's a total failure. Because we can do better than all of this. Okay, I hear you. Then Sobukola Agbo Ogoluwa say power is zero. Improvement is not what has happened. Sorry, improvement is not what was promised or what Nigeria deserves in 2018 when power is constant in other African countries. We are recommending the government for improvement in power. Let Buhari go back to his cloned country. Where is the cloned country? Temitope say in this century Nigeria are begging for 24 hours electricity. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Ejigbo area also Ota Ogun State. That's Moses Abe. Yeah. Ota area. Okay. Ota area. So truly is also not good. Please, can we talk politics? We'll get there. Electricity, good road, hospital, tap water is basic human rights, my brothers and sisters. Useless party. Segun, what do you call improvement when you can't even have the light for 2 whole days? If it isn't so in your area, then forget it. Segun, you are enjoying power because of rain. Segun, we don't need Kaba offshore. Segun, I hope they have not give you brown envelope. You see now, somebody cannot appraise in peace again. Okay, now I move on to the next one as power, infrastructure, and roads. I've been exhausted. I want to go to the last one now, and this one is I know all of you have something to say here. This government came to power promising that they are going to make sure that they fight corruption, and I was also envisaged, I was expectant. I was anticipating, I wanted to see improved power supply in the country, and then it turned out that, oh, sorry. Well, anti-corruption, what do you have to say? What do you have to say about anti-corruption? Let's go there. You people are still talking electricity, girl. Let's move on to anti-corruption now. So, behold, everybody, Joshua Dariye was sentenced, an APC governor, as they call him, under this administration. Any appraisal there? Any appraisal there? Anti-corruption. You also remember at the time, most of the judges who were alleged to be conniving with criminals to kill cases in the country were bossed by the EFCC, by the DSS, I beg your pardon. So the DSS bossed them. Especially even at midnight, some of them were bossed. And what can we say therefore about anti-corruption? Let us be sincere. Sorry, there's nothing to write about, because seriously, most of the corrupt people are under Buhari government. Anyone that say, this last one makes me laugh and makes me want to poke. Why now? You don't trust it? Segun, Buhari is myth. Temitope say I gave them minus 25%. That one even give a deficit. Segun Olawoye say Obanikoro, ha ha. Bless me, Lord, my sister. I say, any wonder, me too, I laugh in Chinese. But you guys should be objective, please. You know, it is under this same administration that Joshua Dariye was sent to jail. So what do you say about that? And no wonder me too, I laugh. I hear you. You can't fight corruption if corruption mafias are your friend. I just said Joshua Dariye was sent to jail. Let's not forget in a hurry. Joshua Dariye has been sent to jail. Anti-corruption is anti, not anti. Anti-corruption, my food. Our Senate is feeding fat with denominalized, showing off exotic cars. Our ministers were terrible as corrupt governors. Anti-chemis, NYC certificate easy. See, you guys don't understand simple thing. Eh? It has been said that NYC. Did you not hear Professor? What's this Unilag professor's name? Professor Sage's. It's a Sage saying that there's. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you have NYC. The NYC certificate my food. So don't forget that under Jonathan, stealing was not corruption, and so under Buhari, forgery is not corruption. Okay. So, but it is under this administration. That's my point. That Joshua Dariye was sent to jail, and you guys are not even commending the president for that. It is under his regime. Let's be fair now. I mean, why are you people like this? Can't you just appraise somebody for once? Yes, Peter Adewuyi. I remember too that it was because of anti-corruption that President Muhammadu Buhari came on, that a lot of us decided to not only work for him but also mobilize people to go and vote for him. And it's so sad what we see today. And Segun Olawoye is saying that Buhari did not prosecute Joshua Dariye. Get it right. But it's under him now. It's under him now. Buhari isn't fighting corruption at all. His fight against corruption, as he claims, is one-sided. Imagine Obanikoro that once a visitor of EFCC is now a saint to mean just because he decamped to APC. Bandoshi said Buhari's healthcare trips abroad is corruption of the highest order. Joshua Dariye talks is boring. If he had joined APC, he would have been free. And then Femi is saying that Dariye was irrelevant to their party, that's why he was jailed. Fighting opposition is not fighting corruption, and accepting those who are truly corrupt into your party is automatically become saint is not fighting corruption. More so. Africa needs young, vibrant leaders enough to do what Buhari is doing. Buhari cannot fight corruption alone. Eric Bikwe say Africa needs young, vibrant leaders. Enough with these old wigs. No, I'm not going to read that. Segun is like you ready for error today. Even self, na corrupt person. If not, you won't bring this today. Wow, interesting. Beg your pardon, I needed to quickly drink water. So because I don't talk this matter now, I don't corrupt too, Abi. You people, you will not stop amazing me. You will not stop amazing me. Going to markets to share. Where did I say that just now? Going to market to share 10,000 to Osun market women. That is corruption. So final say Buhari is simply corrupt. Mr. Integrity is not corrupt. I beg your pardon. Late General Sani Abacha loot. Buhari APC used the money to rig Ekiti election. Buhari APC Atiku Abubakar APC PDP party has nothing to offer Nigerians. I'm a Nigerian in diaspora. I don't understand. It's not complete. Tedos Dona said Buhari is not capable to be president of Nigeria. No to APC and PDP. Baba Tokpe Erifolami say fighting corruption one-sided is a corruption on its own. So I'm happy to see some people in jail. Though I'm happy to see some people in jail, I get you. Segun, you can't use a small sample size of cases to holistically represent fight against corruption. APC, they are a group of robbers. That's according to Oribabo Thompson. Do you know Buhari has called back Dara, the DSS, the DSS boss? Okay. God's gonna help us, man. Buhari is too weak to fight corruption. Then who do you think is strong enough? Anyways, having said all of this, I want us to look at where we are going tonight. Is to say, we have scored President Muhammadu Buhari on security. Most of you said it's not okay. President Muhammadu Buhari, we have scored him on health. You all scored him negatively. That's 2. Number 3, we talked economy. You scored him low. Number 4, we talked power, road, and infrastructure. You see, they did not want to agree that has improved. Although some of you agreed that in some parts of Lagos, and they wanted to hook it on the fact that it's Lagos. Like say Lagos no the national grid. Segun, you don't drink pure water. I drink. I drink. Now later I get with that. Watching from the US, well done job, bro. About corruption, let's start with police. How much are they paid? Well, how well are they equipped, and what is their professionalism level? That is also something. So that is not to write home about, though. I know where you're going. Using 242.5 billion for election is corruption of highest order. It's funny. Segun, we should also in future discuss what our aspirant can do to root off APC and PDP. Well, we will get to the stage we will discuss everything. Okay? Segun, did you know what most of us Nigerians do in Europe? Imagine, look at your platform today. No viewers. Go rest for Buhari matter now. And let us talk about better person. Segun, much love. Please, what's happening with Kyari? With his new scandal? Is Buhari's brother, like all corrupt cases, was blamed on Jonathan. Therefore, Buhari should take responsibility. Nigeria as a nation is in total mess because our president shouldn't be coming to the UK for treatment. Buhari is no welcome to rule Nigeria again. Hello, Segun. Welcome, comfortable. Hi. Transmission. Oh yeah, transmission. Power transmission, Abi me. Or is it me? Okay. How about NAPC subsidies? Is that anti-corruption? Oh boy. Things they go on. Things they go on. Well, let me just say that in entirety, this administration has been rated so low. And then I just wanted to hear some of you online. And it turns out it's looking as if President Muhammadu Buhari does not even have fans on YouTube, or maybe it's just on my own platform. Okay? But I just wanted to hear what everybody has to say about this. African leader deserves a second term. Will you vote Buhari again? Let's connect back. We had issue at that point, so we needed to connect back. Okay. All right. So the question I'm asking is, having reviewed the performance of President Muhammadu Buhari and having appraised it, what do you think? Will you vote him a second time? Do you think he deserves a second term? If not, what do you think we should do? There are so many other options. Atiku wants to run. Saraki is running. More people are picking up Tambuwal, Kwankwaso. Many people are running, and then there are also new generational aspirants who have not been in power before but now want to come and run. What do you think? Laugh out loud, Buhari dey fight corruption. As he said, the money wey Buhari spend for him sickness for UK, waiting him to go call that one. Waiting him go call that one. Okay, everybody, are you bringing Buhari back? If not, who are you bringing? Consider people now. Consider Atiku, consider Kwankwaso, consider Donald Duke, fine young man, the former Cross River State governor. Consider so many people. Then, if you like, you want to go and consider some of these new or so-called young presidential aspirants. What do you think? When Buhari came to US and met with Donald Trump, afterwards Donald Trump said that he was the weakest man he ever met. That's funny. Shura is fast opening the eyes of Nigerians as they are awakening from slumber that the present recycling cabals put the country. In a nation we don't discuss infrastructure, it is our right. If it is your right and you're not getting it, then something is wrong. I agree. Who do you want to come back? If not Buhari, who should come back? Oh yeah, donate your votes, donate your votes. Donate your vote, donate your vote, donate your votes. Let me hear what everybody has to say. Donald Duke is a very good man so far. Okay? And I learned that Donald Duke has left PDP to go and join. Is he SDP now? Or what? Is he ADC or SDP? They said he went to join. What do you say about Donald Duke? I think we should discuss Donald Duke tomorrow. Atiku came back to Sendai. You dey vex so. Use your PVC wisely and let's take Nigeria to a level, not the next level, because we have never been in one for 59 years. Sam Oderoha said Buhari needs to retire quietly or you will retire him. He should go to the next interland. Who should go to the interland? Comfortable? Benson says Shore 2019. When Yai Ben say please plan will be there. PDP's plan will be their turn to fight back. Only Shore will without prejudice get the looters list from both parties and hand them to EFCC. Oh yeah. All these are old guys. Only Shore Omoyele is the only way is say. Some people are saying that Donald Duke performed as while he was governor of Cross River State and that he deserves to be the president of Nigeria, being somebody who has experience already and who can deliver and who has demonstrated it before and who is still young and energetic, that his experience goes a long way for him. Ladies and gentlemen, do you consider President Muhammadu Buhari for second time? Or what about the idea of a Donald Duke? Consider it. No candidate in 2019. Donald Duke is the handbag of Obasanjo and IBB and is not fit to be anything again in Nigeria. Wow. What an opinion, man. Let me display it so that it's not as if I'm reading what is not there. Okay. So let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, Buhari is a 85-year-old. He cannot rule again in 2019. Hello, everybody. I want us to consider something. Let us do this. If you want a young and new president in 2019, new one, brand new, cha-cha, you have to consider that. Sorry, I'm not trying to be preemptive or ahead because 2019, there's still enough time to do wonders, okay? But the thing is, I showed you some things yesterday that most of the times you would see that some mass trumping are going on somewhere. Resident electoral officers are being cornered somewhere. Then Voters too are getting paid to vote. Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn. Okay. Oh God. I'm seeing comments that I don't want to read. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, someone has suggested that we should be releasing the topic we want to discuss the next day ahead, so that we can prepare for them and discuss them properly. Tomorrow, what shall we discuss? And I want to prepare for tomorrow. What shall we discuss? What do you want us to discuss tomorrow? Yeah, let your responses start coming. What do you want us to discuss tomorrow? New president in 2019 is Olawoye Sowore, Abraka Victor. Buhari has tired, but we need so much more, please. If we manage Buhari, the country may keep falling apart and split by war due to hunger and lack of functional system. Gideon, I want Sowore for 2019, please. Segun, Buhari, never again, never again, never again, never again, again. What happened to solar energy? Temitope. Solar energy? We have plenty solar in Nigeria, and then I think also that we can tap into it. The time when Segun was an assistant pastor of RCCG, that should be interesting. Oh God. So most of you, I have even forgotten I tipped off like that yesterday. So a lot of you are interested in that topic, right? Well, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. You know why? You know why it's not time yet? Because if it were, Adeboye has not stepped his foot into politics. The moment it comes out to talk politics like Oluwasegun is trying to sue a presidential aspirant, it will be time. But I'm hoping that Oluwasegun backtracks, because there are so many. I mean, let me put it the Wafi way. Shit they in yash, and they go open am for am. If you're not careful, we go open am. But making just the jeje the collect in tithe and offering. Make it just the collect and jejely. But if you go they pull mouth for politics, they try fight one person because they try look for excuse. Me politicians won't come they use am. In yash go open no. So that one as to what Agbola asked, whether I should hello, is the volume so low? If the volume is low, I'm sorry, can you hear it better now? Okay. You see, I don't want to talk about Adeboye's church yet. And I hope that it doesn't even step into politics. You should just let it be. I trust him, although I trust him not to try and threaten any aspirants. But I know that he has a subtle way of telling people to vote so and so. He has a subtle way of doing it. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Someone is asking if we can debate on pact. Do we want to do that? Do we want to do that really? Okay. Somebody wants us to discuss how to win every state tomorrow. Can we all decide on something? But please, Agbola, I don't want to discuss why I left RCCG as an assistant pastor yet. Okay, when the time comes, if there will be need, I will discuss it. But I just don't want to unnecessarily do some things. It's not going to implicate the church. It's just going to, tell us some intrigues or things that are going on there, really. And it's also about faith. It's about faith for me too. I really don't want I don't want a situation where I feel like they are just wasting my time. These prayers are not working. They are just manipulating. I will not stay in that kind of environment. Let me just put that somewhere there, okay? And then you see that the pastor is doing, and then they're asking you to be praying and, and be working for free, that your reward is in heaven. All those things. So even if you want to work for free, and there has to be leadership in the working for free. So, anyways, we'll get there. But so I don't want to discuss it tomorrow, and I think there may not be need for it after all. Oram Limited say, I've driven to Kumbo cars and now enjoying tear rubber. There's an unbelievable difference. So no more recycling cabals, but tear rubber. I get you. Deborah say, wait, so is it only the presidents? What about those people who have the money and don't want to help? What are we going to do for Nigeria? Deborah, me. You're correct. But help in what aspect? I have an issue with Donald Duke. What did he do about Bakassi IDPs? All these old people in Nigeria, their inheritance. Bin Juma said the Christians are against Muslim presidents, so don't expect from them other than blatant comments. The Christians are against Muslim presidents. I do not think it's about religion now. Just as I don't also think it's about tribe. Because most of these people, for instance, if you look at most of the people supporting Shore, no, it's not all of them that are Yoruba. Neither is it all of them that are Christians or Muslims. So it's mixed. The same way there are Christian Association of Nigeria, members who are supporting President Muhammadu Buhari to come back for second time. And also there are also Muslims in the north where he comes from who are saying no, that he has not impressed them and he doesn't deserve to come back. And they're trying to divide up. So there will be Muslims who will vote Christians. There will be Christians who will vote Muslim. There will also be, Southerners who will vote Northerner. Northerners who will vote Southerner. There will also be party betrayals and all of sorts. So maybe what we should discuss tomorrow is how the election of 2019 will be divided. If elections were tomorrow, how the votes will be divided. Should we do that? Because for me, it's looking bleak that APC, with the way governors are pulling out and going to other party, they are going to lose some parts or some states somehow, whichever way they do it. They are going to lose some states, and then they are going to win some. But they want something that is not controversial. They want whatever they achieve at the end of the day to be defensible or to be defendable or justifiable. So they will not want all governors to just live like that. So, but what will it be like if at the end of the day, I'm just saying, what will it be like if at the end of the day, votes get divided? Will it work for you who are desirous of having young presidents come to power, or will it be against you? If they divide all the votes, if the two parties scatter and people are tired of the two of them, if there is implosion in the two of them and resultant explosion, then I guess that will help to bring a new party to power if they see alternative in a new party. So part of the strategy the new parties want to employ is to see a way that they can also just enter into, infest these existing parties and cause implosions in them. So it will not be easy, my bro. In fact, how do we get Buhari out of Aso Rock? Everybody votes, Tebetokpe say people come. The only time they have electricity is when they want to bring the bills for the month. Segun, let's say the fact you want to be president again and your people say them no need you again, go rest. But it's not everybody that say they don't want him again now. Some are saying they want him he has tried and they want him back. Can you update us on PACT and other presidential aspirants, how they are doing? PACT is dead. And I think the update on PACT is that Charlie Boy pulled out. Charlie Boy also condemned it, that it was not representative of, it was not reflective of the yearnings and aspirations of 180 million Nigerians, and as a result, it is not okay to have it. So I guess that's the latest as per Pact. So Pact already, everybody already knows that Pact is not going anywhere at the end of the day now, because Pact already gave their verdict, and then it was also discredited by the members themselves. So Pact isn't going anywhere. All right, let me move on. Please invite gubernatorial aspirants of AAC in Enugu, Dr. Chidi. Okay, I'll find if I can bring him online. Segun, let's conduct mock poll for now, I beg. Mock poll. Among who and who and who? Among, is it among all of them? Or among... Okay, you know what? Should we do the poll tomorrow? How can every youth vote Buhari? You are out of your mind. You are not tired of poverty. Yeah. Bless me, Lord. Easy, oh. Rennie Haben say we should discuss more what is relevant, like how to capture most status, because it will not be easy. Those people jumping up for money received do not think as we do. You're right. Please, a question. Who do you, Kelly, say a question. Who do you, I don't know. It's not complete, please. Can you please tell President Buhari to vote for Buhari? Definitely, who do you expect President Buhari to vote for? Okay, I'll get Dr. Chidi, bless me, Lord. I'll get him to come on air. KB say, if Buhari gets elected again, Nigerians are getting the Nigeria they deserve. Do a presidential aspirant debate. Well, we were thinking about having to organize a presidential aspirants debate. Okay, maybe what we should do is to find a way we can Skype all of them in. Can we try that? Not all of them will answer my question again, Shem, because not all of them will answer again by this time, because I think Fela Droto is thinking that I'm working against him, which is not true. I'm just reporting as it is. More than those people also stopped receiving calls since the Pact thing happened. So I don't know. Let's wait for things to form again. Maybe when all of them are, actively in the race again, we might revisit that matter. Nigerians are too confined in this mess of a country. Please, a question. Who do you think will win 2019? If I know, we'll not be here again talking now. What we should just do is to say, okay, walk over. It's work. Sorry, can you tell President Bodu Buhari to vote for Shore? He will pay his pension and retirement well. Oh, Buhari has enough to last him a lifetime already. Even his unborn generation. Pie in Nigeria is a game. If you have advantages of traveling out of the country, then you will know that there's no pie in Nigeria at all. I get you. You are doing niche about their future. Youth are doing nothing about their future. That country is a joke. It's unbelievable. Buhari should come and debate with that jumped. Did I say that? Buhari should come and debate with Omoyele Sowore. Hey, Oga, waiting now. You're asking for too much. Measure your demands. And you're asking for too much. What's up with ex-governor who joined APC from PDP and Bukola Saraki was a Senate president? Really? If you try speaking with aspirants in, I don't think Buhari will attend. And now, Matthew. If you try Skyping the aspirants in, I don't think Buhari will attend. I do not also think you want to come and discuss with other aspirants, And don't forget, whoever doesn't attend, in the past how many elections now, it is he who doesn't attend debate that wins the election. It is he who does not attend the debate that wins the election. I have a dream. Oh, sure, it will be the president. This program, I'm loving it. Thanks, Segun. Thank you so much, Omoyibo. Hey, how much is your Wi-Fi? Oh, I do smile unlimited unlimited, and that is even another disappointing thing, right? I do smile unlimited for every month, but it turns out I recharge it more than twice a month sometimes. Because unlimited, as I expect, means that you're supposed to have access to unlimited data. But then it turns out that these people started to, should I call it, cheat now? Because I'll just discover that this internet is not browsing again. What's happening? The speed has reduced drastically and very noticeably and disappointingly. And not just that, you just also discover that you are not able to open a page at all at the end of the day. So which means that the data, you begin to suspect it has exhausted. No problems. You then call them. What is happening? Is it the general network issue? They will say, oh, let us check for you. They will now check and say, oh, your data has... Did I not buy unlimited? Which one is data has exhausted? And the speed has dropped. It now looks as if they are doing me a favor to just be able to use WhatsApp on my phone. You can't even open Facebook and enjoy it. So they now say they have reduced the unlimited to, I think, about 70 or 80 gig a month. So you have the impression that you are using unlimited, but then it has reduced to 70 gig, and they didn't inform us. So they now say they are sorry, you have to buy another one. They call it unlimited, that is the name of the bundle, but it's actually 70 gig they allocate to you. Oro. Okay, so what then is the situation? I will have to recharge again. Sometimes I recharge up to 2-3 times a month. I will now be managing how I use the data. It's funny. Buhari should hand over power to AAC or step down. Buhari should come and debate with Omoyele Sowore tomorrow on this program. Oh yeah, now what's it what on? This is Nigeria where kidnappers can still appeal in court with all those cases against him. Evans read about that. Segun, my suggestion is that we should evangelize to each house, because with both old and young in every village around Nigeria, there's a lot of work to do. Freddie Worldwide says, say the amount you like to preach. How much is your Wi-Fi? You should understand I'm trying to avoid. Okay, it is 19.8. That is 20,000 naira. Okay, per each time I recharge. That is 20,000 naira, like, say every 1 week. Now that I started the show, say every 1 week, or 1 week plus some days. I'm trying to dodge that question because I don't want to say somebody should pay for me. But you are bringing me back to it. It's 20,000 naira, say average of 1 week now. And then Segun, as he said, any presidential candidate that doesn't attend debate won the election. Does that make it right? It is not right. I'm not defending it. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that, events have showed that that it is not the debate that matters. Yes, the debate might be helpful in helping us to shape our own opinions or decisions we want to make about which aspirants should we vote. But over time, how many people are convinced by this debate outcomes? Look at what happened the last time was it Anambra election? Where was it? What was the name of that person that they said his debate was the best? And we were all waiting that they will vote that person to become the governor. Forget. So, but what I'm saying is that, except we are now beginning to draw attentions all together, except we are beginning to seriously draw attentions to debates, and we are reorientating those that are supposed to be the voters, not to collect money, but listen to content of this call of each of these people that are coming to ask for your hands in votes or for your thumbs. That is the only time debate outcomes can shape election outcomes. But until then, debate outcomes don't shape election results. And that is where the work we have to do is. I love Buhari, so I will prefer for him to sleep. Deborah. Welcome, Jari Ebukun. Segun, did you hear the stories spreading across social media about Abba Kyari on Brekete. Please, let's talk about that. Okay? Having read all of your reactions, all of you, maybe what I should do is to say, tomorrow, should we discuss about Kyari, or should we discuss how we can evangelize to all those people in the village to change their orientation about politics and their voting pattern? Should we discuss Bukola Saraki tomorrow? Hey, that's a good guy. Good guy. That guy is smart to die. Oh God. Or should I bring another person online tomorrow? Should I bring another person tomorrow? Okay, somebody wants me to bring Dr. Chidi. Mock poll cannot be tomorrow. We have to give a long notice. We cannot do something of short notice and do a poll. It will be one-sided. Let's give time for people to come online and vote. Naija go red in 2019, gun for gun, blood for blood. Oh God, say, please bring some analysts on your show. Yes, we will consider that. Segun, let's promote young presidential candidate tomorrow, because this is our best chance. We cannot promote people among ourselves alone. If we bring in more people, and let's say for instance we are having 20 new viewers per day, 20 new persons joining who are not already enlightened. For instance, you notice that when we started this show, some people will come online and argue. But after we started playing what these aspirants are up to and are doing, you can see that all the comments are almost looking like the same thing now. So we need some people who come on air, argue with you. Then we'll convince ourselves, we'll convince one another after reading our top charts. Some of them will be convinced too. We'll play some programs of these young aspirants. They will be convinced. Somebody who was thinking of voting a Baba again, for instance, might enter. If you say, come and watch this program, let us hear what your achievements are that wants to make you vote that person again. If you bring them on this show, like I'm doing too, bring people on this show, give them the link to this page, let them subscribe so that we can all interact together. By the time we now have so many people on the show, we can then start using the program to reorientate people. But for now, it's just like preaching to the converts. Most of you are already converts. Most of you here, for instance, are only saying you want a new person. But most of the people that want to vote the existing old people are not yet on this platform. They are not yet on this platform. Or maybe just one or two. And who are, mostly keeping quiet, not talking, because they feel like, what do I want to say in the midst of these people? Or maybe they were commenting and agree and opposing you before, but are now almost agreeing with you. So there are two separate things. So when we have so many people, then you can now begin to discuss, should it be old guards or should it be a new person altogether? It would then be sweet. But for now, all of you are saying the same thing. All of you want new person. So even if you are discussing it, it's going to be too one-sided. It will be monotonous and then boring. Okay? Good job, Segun. Thank you, Aji King. Bless me, Lord. Say, no, Saraki, no, I'll sleep off. Thank you, Deborah. I should do. Oh, guy, you're Leo. Segun, great job and more grace to your elbow. So tomorrow, what are we discussing? Who should I bring tomorrow? Okay, let me bring somebody online tomorrow. Who should I bring so that we discuss? Deborah, please don't kill me with laugh. At least there should be 3 nationwide debates between the major candidates before the election. Yes, that will happen in due course. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. Buhari should. That's too tough. Discuss of our robbery. Let me bring somebody tomorrow. Let me bring a guest on the show tomorrow. Who should I bring? Who should I bring online tomorrow? Segun, if you can preach your word to some local government. Segun, please tell Buhari if he has forget anything in Nassau Rock, we will ask your word to give it back to him. Segun, let's talk about the evangelizing only rally no go do. Joseph Amoto show say offer robbery Saraki, please. Should we discuss that tomorrow? And what are we discussing about it? Okay, you mean we should begin to touchlight how politics has affected the investigation of a robbery? Johnson say, Segun, great job you're doing. Keep it up. Thank you so much. So we're looking at what should we discuss tomorrow. Hey, please, brother, stop even mentioning the old cabals. They are 56 of their chance to lead, but nothing to show for as a nation. Please, I beg, bro. So what should we discuss tomorrow? What should we discuss tomorrow? Should we... Okay, I'll look at bringing a guest tomorrow. Who should I bring on tomorrow? I want somebody that would discuss. Okay, I remember. Let me try bring Barrister Ubani on the show tomorrow. How many of you know Barrister Ubani? Aha. I think he's a Buhari person. He used to be a Buhari person, but recently I think he also started singing, heretic song that I think he also felt disappointed that the president isn't doing as much and isn't delivering. Because initially he was of the opinion that President Muhammadu Buhari should finish 8 terms and then they can now talk about Igbo presidency. He also believes in the zoning thing. Then should I bring Barrister Ubani? And also in the context that President Muhammadu Buhari recently said that national interest should be promoted over rule of law, and it became so controversial. Should we discuss that tomorrow? If I bring bring Barrister Ubani to discuss, why he is now singing another song about President Muhammadu Buhari, and also to comment on national interest over rule of law, being a barrister. Ishio Myrife says, so that is how much, oh girl. You guys won't pay? You guys won't pay? You guys want to pay? So that is how much? 3 times or 2 times? Let's say average of 3 times in a month. 19,800 or 20,000 naira times 3. That's average of 60,000 naira a month. Then batteries I buy Joe Igbokwe will know. Okay, let me see if I can get Joe Igbokwe. Let me see if I can get it. There was a time I invited him. I wanted to meet him for a show. He said I should call him back, that he wasn't around. So I gave up. But let me work on him tomorrow. If I don't get Ubani tomorrow, if I don't get Ubani to come on the show tomorrow, then I'll get Joe Igbokwe to come on the show. But I'll bring either of these 2 persons on the show tomorrow. I'll work on them tomorrow. Okay? Of our robbery case awaiting Saraki after primaries. Hey, Suleiman Rashida say interview Ruben Abati. To come and discuss what exactly, because we have to know what topic we are bringing somebody for. Fred said the only way to get our youth around is to talk something relevant, and that is how our candidate can win this election. Forget any barrister, I beg. No, we are talking about some persons who used to believe in the president, who are now saying they lost, hope in him. That's why it is in that context I thought of Barrister Ubani. Bring Showred tomorrow, you're going to get more subscribers. It's not about subscribers. If all the subscribers I'm getting are only Showred people, it's still the same thing. It will amount to it, because you are not ministering to new people, you are ministering to the same people, because they have the same category. So I'm not looking for just some subscribers or more subscribers. I'm looking for how we can use the platform to convert those who are always voting based on money those who are always voting for old people, how we can get them on this platform and start talking to them and start showing them clips, slides, reasons, talks of why they should, change the direction of their votes. This picture of Buhari and Oluwasegun has said it all. Now goodbye to Nigeria in 2019 be the signal of their wave of hands. Minister of Information will be a great candidate to bring on this platform, Mr. Lai. Okay, you are giving me names I should work on. Somebody said Ruben Abati. The person, Suleiman Rashida, you did not tell me why you think it should be Ruben Abati. I understand that of Lai Mohammed because he's working for APC. And we want to hear what he has to say about the achievements of this government so far. Or I bring Joe Igbokoye and ask him why Buhari again. Alright? The barrister idea is okay, Igbokoye, okay? Please don't bring Ruben Abati, Obina. I have a dream Nigeria will be the greatest country in the world. All of us have been dreaming. And like Shore said, Nigeria of future belongs to dreamers like you. I remember that encounter when the minister called him a daydreamer. See, Nigeria of the future belongs to dreamers like me. And then at some point, Baba was angry. He call me a dreamer. Oh my. Yeah, how can we win every state? Yeah, exactly. We need to start working on that. At this time around, can Nigeria youth send a clear message to all of the African corrupt leaders that when youth say enough, it means enough? Nigeria can start that. Segun, please, can you bring Fela Durotoye or Kingsley Moghalu? Well, I said it before on this show that those two no longer pick my calls after the pact. No, Fela Durotoye stopped answering my call after the story about how his party was hijacked by certain Olugbenga Olawoye, Ashim, something. And then Durotoye stopped answering, Moghalu also stopped answering after pact, scenario. But let us wait for them. Maybe they are doing some underground works that need them to finish before they can talk to the press. Once that forms or takes shape, we will get them. They will come on the show. They will come. That's sure. Minister of Information will be a great candidate to bring on this platform, Mr. Lai. National interest comes first in any developed nations apart from Buhari, Nigeria. That's why I want us to get Barrister. Please write those ideas down. We can discuss them in turn. Yeah, I'm noting them actually. I'm noting them. Okay, bring Kingsley and Fela on. Let us all of us beg with them good reason for them to come together and support Showore. To come and tell us his experience with Showore. That is Suleiman Rashida. Okay. Aji King said, think of this, Segun. If you notice many people on this platform are from abroad. Why? Network issue, data and so on. I think it's not that easy to bring new people like that. But by continuing this way helps. Another thing we can do is, it's just not that cheap for me actually. We can be having this show 2 times a day. I noticed that more of the time Nigerians are active in the daytime. Look at the time I'm also running the show. A lot of people are already in bed. So, maybe we'll be doing this show 2 times a day. If you can be doing that, but it's not cheap for me because every time, like every 2 days, I change this Duracell battery and it's getting more expensive by the day. It's 950 in my area now. That's approximately 1,000 naira that I have to be buying every 2 days, and I'll be buying data and then other sundry things, Segun, can you bring idea of police transmission to enable us asking why the poor security system currently all over the world? Ibukun says it will be too much on me twice a day. It won't be too much actually, Some teachers actually go from class to class and some take as much as 4 classes a day. So let me start training myself to be a teacher, right? Let me see how that works out though. Oladimeji say, call Shure to give you Dr. Chidi number. Please invite him. I can get Dr. Chidi. I can get him. But it would, let's suspend, let's, leave aspirants on the platform of your AAC for now. Okay? Let us leave them for now, so that it doesn't look like it is only your issues we are discussing here every day. It will scare more people off. We should take it one step at a time. Some more people will still come here to discuss their own preferred candidate that you may fall in love with. I'm new here after watching your video a lot of time before I consider joining. Thank you, RJ King. Ogbina says, like the time of this program is not constant. It is. We started 9:30 p.m. today. Did I come in on time? I think I did. Please tell us and allow us to contribute to this. Okay, what should I give you? I know a lot of people have been asking. Some people call me personally too to ask my account number. They want to support, but I have not given to anybody. You know, one of my fears? I don't want to read my account number out. And then, I heard this story before. And then they will now go and, some people will now go and bring big money. They are working for government and they perceive that you are working for opposition. They will now go and dump big money in your account. Boom. They will now ask EFCC to come after you. That they trace so much money to your account that you should prove it. So that's why one of the reasons I'm a bit skeptical about giving an account number. But if they never give Shure big money in the account, take tracer. Will be me idea run. Okay, so which one should I give now? Do you do Naira account or dollar account? I have a domiciliary account though. So what's the exact time? Nigerian time, 9:30 p.m. Nigerian time, 9:30 p.m. But my feel is also that it is possible to get most of these people who are always on Instagram. Young children or all these people are always watching only Instagram, only going to see comedy videos. Although very soon we want to also start skits. We want to start making skits. It's just that I have not gathered enough resources. We want to start making skits. I've spoken with some guys, young comedians. We want to start shooting skits that will be educating people about election, so that we can be packaging them in WhatsApp messages. It will be short video skits, funny, but talking about civic responsibility. So we'll package them in we'll compress them in light sizes and formats that can go in WhatsApp. So we'll now let everybody share them so that it can even reach people in their. So for the WhatsApp loving people, if they are having this kind of content on their phone like every day, it's something, it works for them. Then we are also going to be sharing it on social media for those that love to always be on Instagram. We'll also be sharing on Facebook. And then at the end of the day, we'll be inviting them to be watching this show to get enlightened about what they should do with their vote in 2019. But it's because I've not been able to get enough resources together, because it will be like, if you are going to be shooting like twice a week, like maybe once a week, I'll be paying all of them to come together, their transport fare and all of those things. So I'm still waiting for maybe when I have enough money we can start. I don't want to say something, I don't want to start saying, oh, those of you that are calling to support the show, I don't want to start putting what I have not started before you to say, yeah, support for this. No, I will want to start it first. Then if it is okay, you might want to say, okay, let's support it. But I don't want to just start something, bam. I don't want to start asking, oh, support me. I want to start something like, no, I don't do the Chinese loan thing. What I have not started, I will be asking for money for it. Okay. Let's do this. Some people are saying, please share this video until nothing left to share. Please share. Thank you, Omoyibo. Thanks for keeping me abreast of what's going on in Nigeria regarding politics. I'm US-based Nigerian. Good job. Thank you so much. I didn't know this is going a long way to a lot of people, actually. I pray for Shore should win president post in Jesus' name. Okay. Oh. Somebody said give us your account number. So what's exact time? Okay, I think I answered all of that already. Anyway, sooner or later, the message will get across by doing this persistently anyways. Yeah, I agree. You know, I just feel we should get cross categories of people, not just, you know, people who are already converts. I want to target those that normally do WhatsApp. Some people recharge. They don't recharge to watch live videos like this. Some people just there's something called social bundle that some people buy for 100 naira on, I think, Airtel, MTN, Glo, and the rest of them. So that social bundle only allows them to be able to use WhatsApp because it's very light in data consumption. Allows them to use WhatsApp, and I think to go Twitter, Instagram to some extent, and video. You know, but they can't buy subscription to sit down and see long video of this stretch. So we want to target those people too with short what do you call this, clips, comedy clips that will capture them. Like somebody will just see a clip that's you know, like there was one we did recently. I don't know if all of you saw it, many of you saw it. I think it's still on this channel too, where somebody was working for a senator. He has been maybe killing for him, snatching ballot boxes for him, doing a whole lot of things for him. And then he now said, make any request, anything you want. Then the young man said, well, that's your daughter. I'm in love with her. Then the man said, you are mad. That was when he now reminded him that you are son of nobody, you can't marry my daughter. So because I say I like you, that you are working for me, it has boundary. So they package it in some way that is a bit funny, and then we shared it. So we want to be creating things that will be enlightening people gradually like that. Short skits that will go on Instagram for Instagram lovers, and we'll also be able to sponsor them. We'll create them short and sponsor so that it can reach more people. We'll put them on WhatsApp for people, we'll let many people broadcast and share that until it reaches everybody, even in the village. So we want to create at least one skit per week and see how far that takes us. Oladimeji say open a new account. If I open a new account, it will still have I'll still have to associate my BVN to it, so they'll still be able to trace who owns the account, and they'll still be able to dump as much money in it. At any rate, I'll give the account number out, but should it be the Naira account or dollar account? Decide. I have the domiciliary account, I have Naira account. Which one is convenient for you? Let me give it. If they want to dump money in it, let them come and dump it. We'll do what we have to do. All right, let's go on. Watching from New Jersey, thank you so much. Segun Lale. Kelly says send me your account number. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to do that in a jiffy. By the time all of you decide whether it should be Naira account or domiciliary account, I'll drop it. Okay. Army engineers can build world-class hospitals and airports without corruption. In Nigeria. Okay. Any chance for a PVC application extension? Well, INEC just extended for 2 weeks in Nigeria. I mean, for everybody across the country, and I think the 2 weeks has already elapsed. So, and I guess it is in view of that they now announced the total number to be 84 million registered voters now. So I'm not sure that they want to extend it further. In fact, before they extended it, some presidential aspirants, including Mogalu and Shore and Charlie Boy, came out and had to go and protest at the INEC headquarters before it was even extended by 2 weeks. Right? Somebody said, Naira account, please. Suleiman Rashida. Jim must say Naira account. My brother, you're doing a great job. Keep up the job until we take back our country. Start with Naira account first. Okay, no problems. No props. No props. No props. I'm not saying give me all the money. I'm not saying give me all the money. That's an average of 100k a month, right? I'm not saying give me all the 100k. It's just token to support, all right? 100k means I'm going to be buying batteries. I'm going to be buying data like 3 times a month or so. That's 20,000 times 3. That's 60,000. But don't bring. I'm not saying if you have more, you want to just dash me. It's fine. But as far as support for the program is concerned, I won't need more than 100K a month. As far as this show is concerned, this live show. But if you want to support in respect of bringing people together to be shooting these skits and reaching out to more people, we will talk about that later. All right. I do not have Euro account, Kelly. I have Naira and dollar account, domiciliary. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay, all of you agree for Naira account, except for somebody who is suggesting, Kelly, who is suggesting Euro. Give your account number and copy FCC. Oh yeah, now. they know I'm already watching you live from UK. Segun, please keep the good job. I like it. Thank you so much. Was Professor Moghalu actually in the protest for the PVC extension, or did he show up at the meeting with INEC boss after the protest? He was at it. He was at the protest, actually. He was at the protest. I saw video of him. He was at it. This guy Shaggy, the comedian, may be useful in that comedy clips thing. Just explain. Yes. Let me try Shaggy. I know quite a number of comedians actually, but most of them they are patronizing politicians. I know a lot of these popular comedians. I know them, but most of them may not want to be part of something that will not pay them huge money. Most of them actually like to do things like this, but are afraid that if they lock themselves in for things like this, they will not get patronage from the parties and politicians they've been working for. They can get money from. Okay. Blessing Nogbe said I should drop both. Give the account out and stop preaching. Which kind of guy be this now? Okay, I was just waiting for people to decide whether it is Naira or dollar domiciliary account. Blessing Nogbe wants me to drop both. Okay, this is it. I'll call it GTBank. Guaranteed Trust Bank. The account number is 01 36 90 97 67. That is 01 36 90 97 67. GTBank. The name is Olawoye Oluwasegun. GTBank 0136 90 97 67. Olawoye Oluwasegun. That's the name. All right. Shaggy the comedian. Okay. I'm taking note of these names. I'll also try and talk to Kenny Black. Kenny Black, Kelly Blind. Those that I know are young, and if I talk to them, they might be interested, except that we might need to pay them honorarium or mobilize them. All right. But Segun will be biased because I'm only attracted because you are not biased. Please be factual. Where's the bias now? Shure said he showed up after the protest was over. Yes, the reality is that the man came, Moghalu came almost when the protest was over. But he showed up at least. Others were not there now. Others were not there. At least he showed up. And he added his voice. I heard his speech. I heard him speak. Although they were about rounding off when he showed up. But he showed up. Compared to others who did not show up. So Moghalu still showed up. Hey, somebody don't type there. I want to be Jade. Dare Joseph. I never even sure whether I don't read Dare Joseph commented before. I'm not sure Dare Joseph has commented it before. It is only when you want to type my account number you came on. Well, anyway, it seems correct. 0136 1997 67, and the bank is GTBank. The type of account is savings. It's a savings account. Yeah, I'm a poor man. I will have current accounts. Apart from that domiciliary. Segun, set up the account and use whatever is needed for the show. I understand your consent and I just tell you to give updates to those that contribute, yes, I will definitely give you updates. I'll mention all those that gave money and how much they gave. Please, when you're sending the money, just make reference to YouTube Live, or just say the live show or something like that, so that I can know where the money is coming from and I can appropriately give account to everybody to be aware how we're doing it. Segun, before you give account number, make sure you see a lawyer. Wow. I can always inform my lawyer because I already stated the number here. Segun pound account I do not have. He said, please spell your names. Olawoye, Oluwasegun. Okay, let me do this. Let me come typing it here. I hope this does not have some criminal, implications. GTBank Olawoye Oluwasegun, and then the number is 0136 1997 67. I'm not contesting. I'm just doing a show. Okay, let's go on. Segun, before you give your account number, I think I read that. I spelled Suleiman Rashid, I just spelled it. I'm listening from UK, Dario Joseph. Okay, but you've not been commenting actually. Segun, you can persist. You can paste your account number on your wall so that anybody can see it. Segun, we all have a Mogalu that has been vice governor of CBN. We have a Mogalu that has been vice governor of CBN for 6 years. That kind of erodes his credibility. Mogalu was part of the system. Big KB, that was you. Obina says Mogalu was not there unless Showore was lying. No, I saw the video. Did you check on this platform? We uploaded the video and we said Showore Mogalu, Charlie Boy, Showore Mogalu protest or lead protests against voters, for extension of voters registration. Search on YouTube, you'll find it. Mogalu was there towards the end, and I just cleared it. He was there towards the end, but at least he attended. I saw his speech. Isaac Amola, I said, what's the money for, please? Well, let me explain for those of you that are just coming online. Is this account connected to the Wave app? What is Wave app? I don't know Wave app. Sorry. And let me explain to Isaac Amola. People are asking for accounts to support me on data. Sometimes I have issues with data, exhausting while on the show. And then I also have issues with, and then we're also planning to start something soon, which is going to be bringing young funny comedians together to act as skits that will reorientate people about the direction of their votes and the implication of not voting. It will be funny, hilarious, well packaged, and well distributed, so that WhatsApp people can always have their own version. That a lot of people don't pay attention to watching live videos like this because they do not have data to watch it. Most of you here are Broadians, and we are not reaching out to new people. We are only reaching out to those of you that are abroad who have access to internet and who can sit down and see long videos because you have data. Most Nigerians here, they can't afford data, and the little they can afford, they only want to see short entertaining clips. So we are now trying to say, okay, let us start packaging short entertaining clips by using young comedians that we can reach to come up with packages like this once every week. So people asked that, how can they support? And they're asking for account number. That's what brought about the account number you see there. Okay? The account shows invalid. Why? I want to be the first to start this ministry. Biko Blessing Ogbe. Invalid care. 0136 1997 67. Objective. Oluwasegun Olawoye is the name, and the bank is GTBank. GTBank. So it's a savings account. Just in case. It's a savings account. Or did I not get the number correctly? I hope I got it correctly, and I'm not sure it was wrong. Anyways, let's continue. That's not the main thing for tonight. Person will come when movie don't finish. That's Isaac. But we have explained all over. He even joined them with neck meeting. With INEC meeting. Yes. He was there and he also participated at the INEC meeting. So Moghalu was at that rally. I think what Shura is saying is that Moghalu came when they were almost ending it. Not that Moghalu was not there. So let us correct it, please. I love that we get things correct accurately. Okay? So, I don't know. Am I checking this thing? Now, let's continue, please. Moghalu was there. Yes, he was there. Isaac Omolayo say, okay, got it. Yeah, you're welcome. Wave allows us to send money directly to Nigerian bank accounts within 3 to 5 minutes. Download it, please. To me, Adeniyi. Oh, you mean I should download Wave account? Wave app? Really? Well, we should do that after this show, okay? We want to decide for tomorrow. Segun, keep up the good work. Good to see young people discussing their future on a platform like this. Thank you so much, Big KB. Tomorrow we'll bring either of Joey Bokwe or Barrister Monday Ubani. Either of them or both of them. I can kill the two of them up. One comes in. Once we're done with that one, we bring the second person in. So, but I'll work on the two of them for tomorrow. So having said that, thank you very much, everybody. Some of you are still complaining about the accounts, and that's funny. It's funny. I don't know. What is he saying to other people? Let me know if it is the same issue. What is he saying to you if you are attempting it? What is he saying to you? Is he saying the same thing, that it doesn't work? Okay, you say Wave doesn't work in Europe country. Am I supposed to be the one to download the Wave? Or the person that wants to use it to send? I want to understand. Okay? I want to understand it. Let me know if any other person is having issue with it. Or do you want me to do the dollar account, the domiciliary account? Maybe that works for you better. Let me hear the response and then we see tomorrow. I want to start working on those young comedians, because we need to start packaging things to reach people who are not reachable by this means. Right? Not you will download it. Okay, I'm not the person to download it. But I think for tonight we're done. Segun, the one you drop is okay. Is it working? If it is working, I think that person should check. Maybe something is wrong with their own. And then whatever we get today, I'll let us know tomorrow. And then I will also let us know next steps we are taking to start on the next project. I've tried it with my online banking and it's not working. Wow. But what did you see? What error is it giving? Did you see the name come out, or did it say it's not correct altogether? I just want to understand. Did it say it's not correct, or did it say the account does not exist or something? Okay, sorry. I think I know the error now. It is 00, not 01. I beg your pardon. It's 00, 00. The 01 was leading me to another account type. That is the dollar one. Sorry. It is 00. Correction, please. 0036909767. GTBank. And I'm going to put it on in the video description also, for those that join late to be able to see it. Let me remove the previous one that is not correct. so that we don't have issues with people still saying they got the wrong info. Yeah, I'm removing the old one. I hope it's gone. Still there. Alright, so I'm going to put it in the description so that all of us can correct it. I call it support account. And I say here is to those asking for support account. And I paste it here. Alright, so I'll give you updates tomorrow on 8th. Okay, and then I'll tell you how far we are going with getting young people to be acting comedy skits. Alright, I have other programs too, but those ones are not related to politics. Now we will not need your support. It's my personal project. Just bringing young people together to be discussing situations and lifestyles. Okay. Good night, man. Please, God, please help our country. It's better done on checking account. Hi, Segun. Mogalu is pronounced Mohalu. God bless you. Mohalu. You mean there's no high B43? 1B43? I don't understand that. Segun, you were never old. Why you act like Papa Jebu? Have you one try outside that with they pull your legs? Gagon. Well, you know it now. You know the thing now. Wave doesn't work in UK to Nigeria. Okay, I don't even know what it is. So somebody said I also need to download it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it just right after this show. But I don't want to be doing that while the show is on. You know, that's not the reason you're online. All right, good night, everybody. I hope that we'll see you again tomorrow to discuss with Barrister Ubani and Joe Ibokwe. We can get them in succession. The one that comes tomorrow, we take the next one the next day. Or if both of them are available tomorrow, we take them one after the other tomorrow. Thank you so much. Sleep tight. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for coming online. Thank you for your comments and tonic. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me go and rest. Oh yeah. Hey, don't sleep alone. No. Although me, I'll be sleeping alone. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.